Hey, we're playing A Hard Day's Night by the Beatles, straight from the charts of the Morristown Youth Champ. So take the link in the video description, download the free ukulele song sheet, grab your own ukulele, and you can play along with us. And if you'll be anywhere near Morristown, New Jersey, come out and play with us. After the song, we'll do a basic tutorial together with a slow motion close-up play along you might find helpful. Here goes. 1, 2, 3, and... It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night, I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the things that you do make me feel alright. You know I work all day to get your money to buy your things, and it's worth it just to hear you say you're gonna give me everything. So why on earth should I moan? 'Cause when I get you alone, you know I feel okay. When I'm home, everything seems to be right. When I'm home, feeling you holding me tight, tight, yeah. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night, I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the things that you do make me feel alright. Ow! So why on earth did I moan? 'Cause when I get you alone, you know I feel okay. When I'm home, everything seems to be right. When I'm home, feeling you holding me tight, tight, yeah. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night, I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the things that you do make me feel alright. You know I feel alright. You know I feel alright. Time for a nap.
You're off camera when you're over there.
Okay, now, tutorial for A Hard Day's Night. By the way, I was hoping to have 3 tutorials on this, but there will be 2. That is to say, I'm going to cover the basic rhythm section. Then Kevin is going to cover the hot lead that he did in the instrumental piece. And I asked Leslie to do a cowbell tutorial, but she refused. I think we just weren't professional enough an outfit for her to be able to, you know, to be willing to lend her talent in that fashion. So there's going to be no cowbell tutorial. I apologize for that. Oh well. All right. The strum. I called it an energetic strum, and I said what it usually was. Yeah, there were a couple departures, but you don't have to worry about it. Mostly what I did, I'm just going to do a C here now, right? 1 pause after the first down. Pause. Pause. By the way, I'm using all my fingernails. I broke my index fingernail, otherwise I'd be using all 4. It hurts when I bang real hard on with my index, so I'm kind of, it looks a little funny because my index finger is hanging out there doing nothing. But it's all the fingernails going down. Only pause is there after the first down. But the emphasis is kind of a backbeat. It's 2nd and 4th downs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. One other might seem a little odd to you thing in the F's most of the time throughout the song. When I have a little 2 superscripted up in the F, what that means for me is a 2nd position F. In other words, here's your 1st position F. It's an open chord, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? That's the idea. So 2nd position, all it means is you got your pinky on your C, just leave it there. So instead of picking it up and forming the F, I just leave it down. That's it. And then the F7, sometimes also, drop the F7. If you leave your pinky there on the C, it's a second position F7. So, feel alright. By the way, if you have trouble with that, if you have trouble with F7, because it's a quick chord change, or if you have trouble with the second position F7 like that, you can just do it an F again. Feel alright. 95% of people will not notice. Alright, here we go. So we got the strum, the transition from C, I'm just going to walk through the verse and the bridge, and then the outro, and with all the chord transitions. And the outro has a little funky thing going on too. So what are we doing? Here, we got our C, and we just drop the F on top of it. I've been working. Now, for working, you're going to have to go to a B flat, and you're going to have to pick up everything. Sorry, I don't have any tricks for that. You just have to drop it onto a B flat, and then back to an F. B flat, and then F. And then the end of the song. When I get home to you, now that's where I didn't do a second position F. I wanted you to hear the A string drop down, right? So when I get home to you, I find the things that you do. And then we're back to will make me feel, in F7 this time. Alright. No real tricks there either from the, when I get home to you, again, you got your C. It's the same as going to a second position F, except you do pick up your pinky. And then you have to pick up all your fingers to go to the G. Oh well. And then drop it. Okay, so what am I doing then to the cowbell bridge? When I'm home, and that's a quick jump too, because you have to pick up your finger and you have to jump all your fingers. I have no tricks. You just have to drop them in place. Home, but I position it like this. This is the most comfortable for me, using my three strongest fingers. You can do like this for an E minor too, but they are both. This is a real E minor. I call it alternate because most people don't shape it that way, but it actually has the elements of an E minor. So when I'm home, everything I use my index finger, I think, to go across there, because it is most coordinated and strongest, and it seems convenient there. So when I'm home, everything seems to be right. And then to the C, I'm just going to roll my middle finger, because my middle finger is almost right there on the C. When I'm home, feeling you holding me tight, and then what am I doing here? Home, everything seems to be right. You know what? I changed my mind. It's easier, I think, from the E minor if you go to the C with a ring finger. Then you can use your middle finger for the A minor, and it's already in the right place for the F7. And then your index finger is already in the right place for the G7. So I don't remember if that's how I played it when I played it full speed or not, but I think that's easier if you're having trouble with chord transitions. So, again, the bridge. E minor with your strong fingers, right? When I'm home, everything seems to be right, but then do a kind of an odd thing. When I'm home, use your ring finger for the C, your middle finger for the A minor, and then the F7 will come more naturally, and from there the G7. And that's it. All right. The outro. It starts with the, you can think of it as springing off of the last line of the repeated first verse, right? So I've got my pinky on the C. Will make me feel alright. And then you duplicate that a second time in the outro. Oh, except you drop the F7 second position a second time. So, will make me feel alright. You know I feel alright. So all you're doing is dropping it and going back and forth like that. You know I feel, and here's where the chords change. Feel alright. So from the C to an F add 9, sounds scary, but it's not, because all it is one finger in one place. That's it. Feel all, and then B flat add 9 looks scary, but if you're comfortable with a B flat, if you're not comfortable with a B flat, then I suppose this is a scary chord. If you're comfortable with a B flat, all it is a B flat with your pinky dropped on the C, just like we did before on the F and the F7, right? This is a B flat with your pinky dropped. And the nice thing for this, the whole rest of the outro, all we're going to do is pick up your pinky and not. Pick it up and put it down. And so I'm going to do the final line again, and then I'll show you what I did with that final arpeggio. So actually, I'll do the whole outro. So you got that F7 there. You know I feel alright. You know I feel alright. And then to the arpeggio, which sounds like this. 4. It's 4 times. So what am I doing? I'm again the B flat add 9. You got your pinky down the first time. I'm plucking the outside strings. I got 4 fingers working. Don't need your pinky for this because you only have 4 strings. So my 4 strong fingers are on the 4 strings, and that's where they stay. I'm plucking the outside strings and then counting from the floor, 2nd, 3rd, 2nd. With my fingers on that B flat, whether it's a B flat add 9 or a B flat, I just leave everything the same except my pinky. So pick up your pinky, down, up, down, up, down, up, and here's your B flat. And that's it. That's the end of the song. Okay, I'm gonna go slow motion, close up on my left hand through the intro, verse 1, 1 bridge, back to verse 1, and the outro. So verse 1 I'll be duplicating so that it becomes the intro for the outro. But other than that, it'll be once through every piece of the song other than the instrumental, which Kevin's going to cover. So, yeah, I'm going to do that slow motion, close up on my left hand. Stick around for that if you want. If you don't want to, then don't. But hey, if you like the video, please like the video. Give me a thumbs up. You want lots more, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Of course, it's free. You want lots more free, downloadable ukulele song sheets, check out our Dropbox, and then check out our meetup page and come play with us. Now here goes. So close up, slow motion. 1, 2, 3, and... It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log, but when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. When I'm home, everything seems to be right. Here comes the weird C. When I'm home, feeling you holding me tight, tight, yeah. It's been a hard day's night, when I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log, but when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. You know I feel alright. You know I feel alright. 3, 4. That's it. Here comes Kevin.
Hello, to all you Beatles fans out there. This isn't quite the way that they played it on the record. It's not even quite the way that we played it in our little tape here, because I kind of screwed it up a little bit. But anyway, the solo lick in A Hard Day's Night gives you a chance to try doing some hammer-ons and some slides. So it goes something like this. So starting on your open C string. So it's open, 3rd fret. You're going up to the E string. So it's on the C string. It's then to the E string, 1st fret to 3rd fret. Slide up to the 3rd fret, and then the other part, you're going to bar the 1st fret of the E and the A strings, and you're going to do a hammer-on the E string at the 3rd fret. So when you're doing the hammer-on, I'm using 2 fingers down here, and I'm going to be hitting that's the A string, which is, okay, my finger on the 1st fret of the A string. So it's, let's see if I can get these fingers. So you're coming back down to the C, to the open C string. That's all there is to it, so have fun. We're all going home.